This wave, I don't wanna play the games you play. I don't want you to leave, I just wanna make you stay. Because I love the way your body day, okay? Follow this wave. I don't wanna play the games you play. I don't want you to leave, I just wanna make you stay. Because I love the way your body moves.
What's good, man?
How you doing?
The tacos. Yo, welcome to another Sunday. I don't know. What's today's date?
Today is the 17th? No, 17th? Oh, 17th. Oh, shit.
I feel like right after, I want to say October, the months just fly by. The days go so fast.
This whole year flew by.
No,
well, for real, you don't think this whole year flew by? It was just summer.
It'd go by fast. I'll give you that. But I'll also say the pandemic years, it seems like it was like 10 years ago. But it was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
It was 2 years ago. And I remember when I caught COVID. That shit was terrible. Bro, I thought I was going to die.
When it first happened, that's what they made you think was going to happen.
No, I felt like I was going to die.
You was giving up on life?
Bro, I slept on the floor. When I need to go to the bathroom, I crawled to the bathroom.
This nigga acting like he got shot. Help me! Somebody call 911. He ain't got no roommates,
bro. Right?
And they made everything so serious about COVID back then too. It was serious. Don't get me wrong, but I felt like your immune system was on point. You know, you kind of took your vitamins and you had Jesus by your side or whatever religion you are, and you was gonna be straight. There was a lot of people that had underlying issues that the COVID kind of it was like the first straw. You ever played Mortal Kombat and you get to the top of the ladder and you have to face that dude with like a whole bunch of arms and shit? When you
Goro.
Yeah. And he's always whooping your ass. That was COVID for
that
some
nigga
people.
Always jumping up in the air.
Some people had high blood pressure, diabetes. They had a whole bunch of shit. And then COVID, which really goes to your respiratory system. That's what took them out.
You're not lying. I was like,
let me ask you one question. This is the trivia of the day. I'm gonna see if you can answer this question. There's a certain actor out there, right? That says, and I'm gonna give you 3 categories. You pick who the person that said this is. He's a black actor, right? And his exact words to his girlfriend was,
I already know who you're about to say.
No. Let me get the trivia out, and then you got them. Answer the question. He says, why can't you act like Coretta Scott?
Jonathan Majors.
It was Denzel Washington.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, that wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It was Jonathan.
That is one nigga that does not be in the news.
No, he doesn't.
Denzel Washington will never be in the news unless it's for Equalizer. If it's for Equalizer, then he in the news.
Can I say one thing?
What?
If there's an Equalizer 4,
there's going to be an Equalizer 4. I'm telling you.
I'm personally taking to the nursing home. No, he can't.
Nice.
He's too old to be doing all these moves that you know he has no business doing.
The next Equalizer going to be in a wheelchair, gray hair. He going to roll up. He going to have that watch. He going to do that timer thing.
Yes, sir.
And he going to stab. Bro, don't be surprised if this nigga do cartwheels in a wheelchair. Bro. Dude, man, how old is Denzel anyway?
He got to be in the 70s.
You think he's that old?
Yo. Y'all let us know in the comments. How old is Denzel?
I don't think Denzel that old,
I think
bro.
He's in this. You know what? I'll just Google it right now. But as I'm Googling, go ahead and address the whole Jonathan Major situation. Because you and I had an opportunity to actually look at that film.
Yeah.
First they said that he, because he's the bigger guy. So they probably painted him out as being the aggressor.
Well, the whole thing with the Jonathan Majors thing, he was accused of
Denzel Washington is 68 years old.
68.
He turned 69 on December 28th.
Oh, so he damn near 70.
My wife's birthday, yeah. Yep.
Damn.
He's
he don't look it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He does not look 70.
His teeth does. He did.
Oh, I ain't see his teeth. I haven't seen his teeth.
Go on YouTube and type in
I haven't seen
Denzel Washington at a Lakers game. He's an old man now.
Oh shoot.
But yeah, Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah. He was accused of abusing his then girlfriend.
Why did he tell her to act like Coretta Scott King? First of all, she's Caucasian.
Right.
Can we get that out the way?
Right.
Second of all,
I mean, how do you act like Coretta Scott King though?
That's my
That's the thing. Like, what do you do
At what point,
like Coretta?
At what point in life? Because I'm pretty sure Jonathan Majors either wasn't born.
No, we both older than Jonathan Majors.
Exactly.
And we didn't.
Exactly.
And we weren't around when Martin.
Does he have like a whole bunch of her collectible DVDs at home that we don't know about? Where he's watching, he's like, "Oh man, she was such a woman."
Right, just standing next to Martin,
and then his girlfriend comes right behind, was like, "Babe, you want something to eat?" Like, "Oh, you stupid! Why can't you just act like her?
Why can't you act like her?
Be like her.
Dang, get on my damn nerves. Always asking, do you want something to eat?
I can see her like,
go protest or something.
A black woman. He said, "You know what? I'm about to whoop your ass."
You want me to get a tan?
I'm kidding.
You want me to go to the tanning salon?
I'll be like,
be like the woman that started Black Lives Matter.
Oh yes, and they busted her.
that she identified, right? Am I right? Was it
yes.
Black?
No, I think she worked for the NCAA.
NCAA, sorry. And then
Is it called the NCAA?
I think so.
I think that's basketball.
No, that's basketball. NCP.
What is it called?
What is it called? Somebody in the comments, if you know what it's called, please.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. It
but
is.
to our defense,
we're African.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're Nigerian first.
NAACP.
NAACP.
Yes. So yeah, that's what it's called. So she worked for the organization. I don't know who.
She identified.
Yeah, I don't know but I don't know who she pissed off. But they went in at their research and they found out that she wasn't even black.
But I ain't gonna lie, whatever she did to her skin, worked.
She was always getting those braids that white people get when they go to the Caribbean. Emily come back looking like Keisha. Oh, like, why would you go to the Bahamas to get your hair braided and bring that back to America? Like, people are not gonna look at you,
bruh. But let's get back to our boy Jonathan though. Let's get back to Jonathan, because I know you got some stuff. I know you got some big thoughts on that situation.
Yeah, I just feel like with the whole Jonathan Major situation, first of all, that was a bet that he made and he had to lay in it. So
agree.
Whatever situation was going to come out of that was what it was going to be. But we've almost reached a time that a lot of men or their reputation or who they are being damaged by some allegations that almost didn't happen, and certain women's their agenda is to damage the man's reputation,
especially if they have some sort of malice against you.
Especially, I mean, that's usually the number one reason why. And then
Sorry about that, y'all. You know, we go through some technical difficulties sometimes. No, but continue what you were.
Let's turn that up.
Well, they're gonna be able to hear us
From so they're hearing us through your phone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that, y'all. But technical difficulties. You know, sometimes you know how that goes. But no, what were you saying about Jonathan Majors though?
Pretty much that the whole situation, it goes down to, or it comes down to, how if the shoes were on the other foot, it's almost ludicrous for the media to even pay attention to what Jonathan Majors is going through right now.
Yeah, it's just some shows be so smooth, and then
Hold on, let's see what this goes. And then while that's doing,
Trying to reset the computer right now. I bear with us.
let that happen, and we'll.
okay.
Yeah, I just think that once the media and the court gets a hold of all the media and everything, that they'll have a different tune. And I hope that he learns his lesson on what to and what not to do.
What should he know? Because I want to now. What do you mean to do and what not to do? Because
First of all, don't tell anybody, needless to say, a Caucasian woman, that you want her to act like.
So you think that's why? You think that's what started the whole mess?
No, I don't know what started it, but the fact of the matter is, you almost have to understand that I'm talking about him in particular, because at some point he was just like a scrawny regular actor, and then he did a couple of shows and movies, and then the attention, the money, and also the fame became more than it was in the past, and that means the spotlight's going to be on you. So you have to almost really concentrate on how you conduct yourself. Yes, you have to bite your tongue a lot more. You have to walk away from a lot of situations a lot more. In this situation, he was running. So
he was running like a slave.
Yeah, to his defense, I mean, and to his credit, it's all caught on camera. So luckily, he's not going to. Hopefully, he's not going to suffer a lot of
backlash. Well, I don't think he's going to suffer any backlash. I think he's going to get off scot-free. I think the person I think the person that's going to really get the blunt of everything is going to be her, because this is the second occasion where somebody has lied about a situation like that and it's gone to the public. Because the one after that, I mean, the one before that was Johnny Depp and what's her name?
Oh,
Amber Heard.
Yeah, and she got in trouble for that too. We're just living in a whole, and sometimes, like, even when the woman is caught in the lie, she still it's almost like that Jesse Smollett, is that his name?
Yeah.
The dude that said that he was attacked, he was he had a noose around his neck, and they had to make America great again, and it was two Nigerians. And he paid.
Right. And you know what? And they didn't even have to find evidence for that. I believed him. I believed
the whole black community believed him.
No. I believed he was. I believed it was all a setup. Once he said Nigerians, I said, "Oh yeah, that's true." I was like, "That was true. That was true. You paid Nigerians to beat you up? Oh yeah, that's true. Because you paid me to beat you up. I'm gonna do it."
First of all, there's no way that I would believe that somebody was walking around with a noose in their pocket in Chicago. Maybe in the
not
South.
Nigerians, especially.
No. No. The way he painted it was supposed to be white people that did it. But when they researched, they found out that he paid these two Nigerians. Right. So the public didn't know about the Nigerians.
No, I'm saying once I found out about it.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, yeah.
But when he called 911, he said, "Oh my God, oh God, oh God." He probably wrote like an Empire song and was singing when they was like, "Can you get to the point? What happened?" Oh yeah, let me tell you.
The Nigerians were like, "Yeah, I need."
He said, "I was walking down Chicago, Windy City, Chi City. Oh my God, Chirac, and I'm going to CVS or Walgreens to go buy me some Doritos." And then
did he really say Doritos?
I don't know what.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
I'm painting a picture based on how dramatic this guy is. So then this guy says, "I'm going to go buy me some Doritos. The spicy kind, because I'm hungry and my hotel doesn't have it." And as I'm walking to the hotel, some guy says, "Hey, buddy,
And I look back and it's a white guy. He has a cowboy hat and a belt buckle. I'm scared for my life. I said, hey, what do you want? And he has a noose coming out of his pocket. He said, you know what it is, boy. Bring your ass over here. I said, I try to run. And he tries to stick another empire. So they said, sir, get... Then they call him in. They ask him to give him a statement. He gives a statement to exactly what he said to the police over the phone. They did their research. You see, the thing that gets me with people, I'm trying to tie this down to one thing, and which is when you lie, make sure your lie has almost no holes, because once they find one hole, it leaks out. All the truth starts to come out. And the hole is always surveillance.
Well, not only that though, it's hard to lie.
99% of the population are going to.
Sorry, no, you keep it on. I'm going to get rid of that.
99% of the population will walk around with some device on the morning, whether it be recording 24/7, these live streamers, whether it be somebody that says, oh shit, what's going on? And they bring out their phone and just recording.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a celebrity. So when Jonathan Majors, when Mr. Majors was going through what he was going through,
just think of Major Payne.
Jonathan Majors. When he was going through what he was going through, I'm pretty sure deep down he was scared because he saw him running. But then once his lawyer said, watch this, and he watches, oh, thank God every establishment has a video thing that's recording that got the whole thing on camera. But like I was saying earlier about the whole Jussie Smollett situation, certain women, just like the Johnny Depp.
Jonathan Depp.
What Johnny Depp? What is the girl's name?
Amber Heard.
Because she was an
Aquaman. Yeah, she was an Aquaman.
Even when she was in court, she was still sticking to Johnny Depp is an evil person. And like I was exactly. And like I was saying earlier with our sound engineer, they're probably No.
My thing is this is how I feel. This is how I think. I don't like to go off feelings because feelings change. This is how I think.
Lace, that's exactly how it went down.
This is how I think. I think that I don't want to condemn somebody unless I have concrete proof of them of what they are being the accused of. Yes,
the situation.
Whatever they're being accused of, I want there to be evidence. I don't just want there to be he say she say. Like if somebody came.
So what about your situation? But you gonna
no.
Are you gonna say
no? Look, come on.
Let's go back to the topic.
Hold on, real quick. Okay.
How did we do him?
OJ. We love you.
I don't know you.
I love you because I love you because you are a great football player. You were a great football player. You were
Maradona is a great football player.
Yes.
Madonna, I mean. No, Maradona.
I was about to say Madonna.
Yeah, Madonna.
Madonna didn't play no football.
She just got some horrible BBL.
But let's be real. We know OJ. We know OJ.
But there's no evidence. There's no evidence.
He could have fit that glove. Why was his hand doing? Because his hand was doing this.
That's how he catch the ball. That's not his fault. That's how God made him. Orenthal Jenkins.
Really?
His slave. Can you imagine you waking up one day and be like, my name is Orenthal? That sounds like a mouth disease.
Oh my God. Orenthal. Now that sounds like a man's name in like the 60s.
It sounds like a man that was guilty of what he was accused of doing. Who did it, Orenthal?
Yep. It was Orenthal.
Take him to jail.
Yep. Get him.
That bastard. Like, when I'm a great football player, they said, "Where's glove?" He said he did his hand like this. You remember that scary movie when he was putting his hand in the mashed potatoes? That's what OJ did. They said, "Where's the gloves, motherfucker?" He said, "Okay, I'm wearing the gloves."
You know what? That was actually one of the funniest scary movies that I ever saw.
With the Wayne brothers,
yeah, with the Wayne brothers, with the dude with the small hand, and then the dude with the small hand and the one in the wheelchair started dissing each other. That's hilarious.
Remember the time that the guy, somebody got caught in a freezer and he thought he was about to die and she was helping him to leave. Go back. You remember that part? Oh my God.
Oh, do you remember the part with? Do you remember the part with the woman and the ghost in the bed?
Yes.
You remember?
Y'all need to go back. You know what? This holiday season, go watch that movie. Bring the family around. Not the kids. Bring the family around and watch. This is when comedy and
was
TV,
at its peak.
not only that, but we weren't so sensitive about certain stuff.
Yes.
The Chappelle Show,
Yes.
the Wayne Brothers, white chicks. You know, white chicks couldn't survive now because, you know, people were so sensitive and the whole culture appropriation or whatever they call it. You know, everybody wants to, no, you can't say this or you can't say that. Sometimes some things that they say is just art. It's make people laugh, right? It's no different than you go into an art show and somebody paints a really fat person or a big person, right? That's art.
Speaking of that, let's go into our next little topic that we had. Equality.
Oh, damn.
Do you believe that there is such thing as equality?
There used to be. No, there never has been. There never will be.
I agree with that. I don't think there's ever going to be such thing as equality. Between men, women, between blacks, whites, between men, between women and women. I don't think there's ever going to be equality.
But I'm going to stick on the partnership of equality. And, you know, we were talking earlier before we went live, and I didn't want to forget this particular scenario that myself and our sound engineer were talking about. And it was to the effect of, she says, I told her, I said, do you still think that women still go home almost, keep in word, that key word was almost. I don't want women to think that it's supposed to be a chore or like a requirement, but go home almost every day and you cook for your man, your significant other. Like you cook for him even when you're and she said, yes, I do. And I said, well, you know, your future is the way she answered it, right? Because we said, she answered it in a sense of, I'm going to do that. And that's almost like it's programmed in her that she's going to cook for her man, herself. And that's how she probably grew up. And then I asked her this next question. I said, would you still do that even when he's upset with you? I mean, you're upset with him. My bad. I said that the wrong way. And she kind of made that face, you know, that face she makes where it's like, And I said, you see, that's not really the intro to a longevity when it comes to partnership. When you stop doing something, and I'm not talking about just for the woman, I'm talking about both parties. But in this scenario, I'm going to talk about what her and I were talking about. If she said that night that she's not going to cook for him because she's upset at him, and what is stopping him from saying, well, I'm upset at you, so tonight you can't sleep in this house. I pay the bills. I pay the mortgage. I pay the utilities. I handle all the bills in the house. But because that you were so upset at me that you didn't cook, you didn't show me any type of loving. I let that happen. But now that I'm upset at you, now I'm in the wrong for kicking you out.
Yeah, that's OD though. I think that's kind of OD.
It is OD.
That is kind of OD.
Why is it OD?
Kick out. We're talking about wife. Are we talking about wife, or are we just
significant other? It could be your wife.
Well, if it's girlfriend, your girlfriend might not even live with you. So if a girlfriend live with you,
I'm talking about a situation where y'all do live together.
Oh, if y'all do live together.
Where if he's the one taking care of all the bills, right? You're saying
you maybe could say, okay,
you're
maybe,
saying
maybe
this
not
like
sleep on the couch. Maybe you sleep on the couch.
So would you tell her also that you can't deny your man food just because you're mad at him?
Yeah.
And
yes, you can't. You should not. So him going to work, because think of it. Your man goes to work every single day.
Lovelace, how many kids you got?
To take care of you. He goes to work every single day to take care of you. And you feed him, gives him the energy to go out into the world, to work hard, to bring money home, to take care of the family.
Now let's focus on the one part that stops the cooking, when there's a communication or emotional problem within the household. That's what I want us to focus on. That if she's at home and she's mad at you, she takes that anger out on not feeding you, not loving you. You know what I'm talking about, because she's upset at you. And then all of a sudden you started to create this whole, a little bit of a stain or problem on the relationship where the man's like, so if we do get married, is this how situations are going to be? You see how Lovelace said right there, I cook, he rubs my feet, we embrace, we enjoy one another. And I said, I mean, she must have like 13 kids. Because by the time the food is done,
she's pregnant again. By the time the food is done,
like, let's go back to the hospital.
With twins.
The water don't broke.
Every time. She cook, rub feet, pregnant.
I can tell, Lace, that you're from a generation of you do take care of your man, and our sound engineer had the exact same type of reaction, which is, but I opened her eye when I said, when you're upset, do you still have that same energy? And she kind of looked at me and I said, well, would you be upset if a guy says, well, since I'm upset at you, I don't really want you to stay here tonight? I didn't say kick her out like permanently. I think you probably took that too literal. But if I say I don't want you here tonight, why is he in the wrong when you did the exact same thing? When we talk about a woman wanting a traditional man or a man wanting a traditional woman, we're almost wanting ourselves to go back to what things used to be back then. But times have changed, right? So if a woman is independent now, then a woman also has to be okay with a man. Some men, not all men, but some men would like to take a back seat because a woman is now a leader by default. Not all women are going to be born to I want to cook for my man. I want to do this for my man. Some women are out there and they are they're leads of a doctor program. They're leads, they're pilots. They're all so, and they don't have time to be that housewife that we're used to.
Well, then that means you have to be satisfied with the man that you can get. I mean, I was listening to some women talk. This was a while ago. I think maybe it was about like last year. I was in Florida, and it was a.
Did you see what Lacey said?
Yeah, I did.
She would love to be pregnant.
Yeah, I saw that. She got 8 grandkids.
I love your energy.
I was listening to a group of women talk, and what they said was real. They said the higher you get in status, the smaller your dating pool becomes. And that's true. As a woman, that's true. It's opposite for a man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's opposite for a man, but for women, the higher you get in status, the smaller your dating pool gets. Why? Because women want a certain type of man. Women want a guy that's either on the same level with them or better.
And more than likely it's better, right?
Yeah, more than likely it's better. They'll settle for if y'all on the same level. But they really want a guy that's on a higher level.
How many of those men are going to be comfortable being the woman that's on their level?
You said what?
How many men? Like you said, a woman is looking for a man that's either on their level or higher.
Mm-hmm.
How many men are going to be okay with a woman being on their level or higher?
I don't think.
Like you're a CEO of a company.
To be honest, I don't think men would have a problem. Why? We see it a lot. Nicki Minaj. She's married to a dude that's not even close to her level.
He has a lot of legal problems.
Let's not get into that.
That's what I said when I said legal problems.
We also have well, before they broke up, Cardi B and Offset. Offset wasn't on. Offset ain't on. Even though Offset has high status, Offset ain't on Cardi B's level. Let's be real. They're not. She's not. He's not. Sorry, I said she. He's not.
I believe anything that Cardi B can afford, Offset can afford. Anything Cardi B can afford, Offset can afford.
I don't think so.
Like what?
I don't think so.
Mention one thing that Cardi B can afford.
Can we look up their net worth?
No, that's not what I asked you. Because you can have Bill Gates is what, a billionaire, right?
Yes.
But what can Bill Gates buy? What can Drake buy?
Because it's not just money though.
What else is it?
It's status.
You're right, but you talked about the money.
No, I'm talking about period.
You said a man. Okay.
I'm talking about period. Okay. Period. They're not on the same level. Maybe money. I don't know what their bank account look like.
Yes, Stefan. Offset is that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Offset has money. Whatever Cardi B can go out there to buy. Not to say Cardi B. I know Cardi B's richer. I'm not disputing that. I'm telling you for a fact. I'm telling you right now that whatever Cardi B goes out there and what she wants to go buy, right? Offset can go buy too.
But we're not just talking about the money part. Like I said, it's status. Perfect example. If a new artist says, if I'm sorry, let me get my words together. Okay, if a label company has an artist and they ask the artist, because what do you want? What do you define? What do you define? What do you define as being a better rapper? Is it by sales? Is it by lyrics?
Mhm.
Is it what
All
makes
the above.
all the above? So if you want to go, let's go by lyrics.
Jay-Z.
I'm going Wayne
I mean, I'm not
because Wayne's delivery,
Mhm.
Wayne's metaphors.
Mhm.
I mean, if you really sit down and listen to Wayne, I'll be like, oh.
Give me 5 Jay-Z songs right now.
5 Jay-Z songs, girls, 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 girls. I think that's the name of the song. I don't know. I can't remember. Excuse me.
Oh, that's a good one.
What's the I'm trying to remember.
Give me 5 Lil Wayne songs.
No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna give you 5. Well, how many did I mention of
2.
2? Okay, the one with Big Papa. The one with UGK.
I need Jay-Z songs, not features.
Oh, sorry, that isn't his song.
No,
we
his
have.
song, he just has UGK on it. I need just straight up Jay-Z songs.
If that's his song, doesn't that count? Okay, I'll give you just him on the track.
Yes.
Just him on the track.
Yes, he said, excuse me, girls, girls,
Girls, girls, girls. We have
You see, he's proving my point. That's why he doesn't know. He doesn't know Jay-Z's catalog.
I do know Jay-Z's catalog. I just got to go back and listen to it. But Jay-Z isn't.
Give me 5 Lil Wayne songs.
Jay-Z isn't the type of Jay-Z isn't for me. For me, I don't know about you, but for me, Jay-Z isn't the type of rapper that makes me say, I want to go back and listen to all of his tracks. Wayne, till this day, I still go back and listen to.
Exactly, because you have your preference that you like Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
But that doesn't take away from the accomplishment and
I'm
what's
not taking
made
that
Jay-Z
away.
the king of rap.
But that's also your opinion, though.
No, that's what people call him.
I've heard people say that Lil Wayne is better than
Yeah, they've said that, but when they say the king of rap,
but what makes him the king of rap?
His longevity, his lyrics,
Uh-huh.
the fact that in 2023,
Mm-hmm.
he's still here.
But
his status is still he's still
he doesn't really even rap anymore. He does his features.
No, and Lil Wayne doesn't really rap anymore.
He just put out an album like a year ago.
Bro, you said he just put out an album. I said Lil Wayne doesn't really rap anymore either. Just one album doesn't mean he still raps. He put out an album. That doesn't mean he's not the Lil Wayne that we were accustomed to. And Jay-Z's not the same Jay-Z we were accustomed to.
But he still puts out music.
He put out an album a year or 2 ago.
But he's still constantly putting out music. Jay-Z is not constantly putting out music.
That's right. Jay-Z is just bailing out Lil Wayne's IRS situation. Jay-Z's the one making.
But what does that have to do with
your status? Your status. He took his rap.
I'm not even mention status. Jay-Z has a higher status than Lil Wayne.
The king of rap is what gives you that status.
It's not just him being the king.
What gives Jay-Z
his business? His businesses?
Yeah.
The fact that he's in charge of Def Jam.
And Lil Wayne was in charge of Young Money, Cash Money with Drake.
But
why isn't he bigger than? Why isn't he as big as Jay-Z?
because we know how big Def Jam is. We know how big Def Jam is.
Let me remind you of something.
Young Money would have
Rock
never.
Nation has no ties to Def Jam, so you can throw that out the window. Rock Nation has no ties to Def Jam.
But you're not getting my point, though.
I'm trying to.
My point is, what did Jay-Z is in charge of, and what Lil Wayne was in charge of would have never compared to what Jay-Z is in charge of.
Jay-Z started Rock Nation. Your boy started Young Money Cash Money.
Okay, and which one is the bigger one?
Rock Nation.
My point.
Who has the bigger artist under Rock Nation and under Young Money Cash Money?
But that doesn't make him the king of rap, though.
I didn't say it did. You just asked me what makes him
the king of rap,
and I started to give you his longevity.
Okay,
I said his
sales. but you also brought up their record, their record. What you call it?
You said Jay-Z.
No, you
said business owner. I didn't say you said he was
yes,
a business
because
owner.
you said
and I said what business
because you asked me about status. I'm saying that his status isn't just because of his rap.
Okay.
His status is also because of his business acumen.
What business?
The fact that wasn't he a part of the stuff that was going on with the NFL?
What
he was having inputs. He was having inputs of what was going on with.
That's not a business. That's an advice. He doesn't own anything in the NFL.
That's not. Is it business? You don't have to own a business to be a part of a business. Not everybody owns the business that they're a part of.
They have a big stake in it.
Who knows that he does or not? I know that he has input in it. Yeah, as a black man, he has input in it.
He does.
Yeah, so that's part of
business.
That's part of your
business. Is Ace of Spades that he owned. Business is his Rock Nation that he owned.
You're just talking about what he owns. It's not just about what
business.
I'm not saying. I didn't say his business. I said his business acumen. So
you never said business acumen.
I did.
Go back and rewind.
I did go back and rewind it because I did say his what he's accomplished in business. Because first of all, yes, what he's done in the NFL, what he's done with his record label. Also, what he does. Why
hasn't Lil Wayne done the same thing with his record label? That was just my question.
But I don't know. Exactly. You have to ask Lil Wayne. But my point,
a horrible businessman.
I never brought up Lil Wayne's business.
He is. That's why Jay-Z had to bill. Jay-Z paid his taxes.
But
he was going to jail. Look that up. Look that up on your phone.
He did help him with the IRS stuff. But that's not. But what does that have to do with being? That has nothing to do with being king of rap.
It doesn't. I never said it did.
But when I asked you what makes him the king of rap, you brought up the fact that Jay-Z does all of
longevity.
What else did you mention?
Lyrics.
What else did you mention?
I didn't mention anything else.
You did. You mentioned.
What else did I mention?
Because I said because when I said status, when I brought up status, you said okay. You said his. I said his status is. I said his status is better than Wayne.
Yeah.
And his status.
Huh? I just looked that up because I.
Yeah,
he helped him. Lil Wayne even said. Lil Wayne even thanked him
live.
Lil Wayne thanked
him live.
Lil Wayne, and when I bring up king of rap, I'm just talking about music. Period. Wow. I'm not bringing up their status in the world because Jay-Z's status is bigger than Lil Wayne's.
When you type in "who's the king of rap," can you tell me what comes up? I know. I really want to put an end.
But that's all. That's all. My point is that's all of opinion.
You know the thing
all opinion.
I think the problem that he keeps on jumping into is he keeps thinking I'm saying that Jay-Z's a better rapper than Lil Wayne.
But doesn't that?
I never said.
Okay. But doesn't that make you the king of rap?
Does it? Who's the king of pop?
Michael
Jackson.
Okay. Who's the king of R&B?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who's the king. Oh wait, no, R. Kelly.
Piper of R&B.
R. Kelly.
In jail right now.
R. Kelly.
Okay.
Oh, actually, they said Eminem.
Oh, I wouldn't. And I'm that. I wouldn't argue with that. If
my
that's
stance
people's
with
opinion.
Eminem is so controversial because I feel he's a great rapper, but I also feel he gets
and rap. Wow.
He was a rap battle. He was a rap battler before.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I feel like there's certain rappers that will sit right next to Eminem any day, anytime. Which means that they can go head to head and there would not be a winner and not be a loser. I think Papoose could be one of them. I think Jadakiss could be one of them. I think Styles P could be one of them.
Are you talking about rap battling?
They rap, yes, rap battling. I think
And you
Eminem is great. Don't get me wrong.
You think they'll beat Eminem?
I never said.
No,
they would beat them.
I'm asking.
I said they would go head to head, and they won't be a winner. They won't be a loser.
Oh,
They
I don't
would-
see any of them beating Eminem.
They would just be that. I would love to see if Biggie was still alive
because
Biggie was
people didn't go after Eminem for a reason.
You're right.
And other rappers say that they leave him alone.
They leave him alone for a reason.
Open up that monster.
They leave, and the thing about Eminem is this: Eminem does even if you attack Eminem, majority of the time Eminem isn't even going to reply back to you. You have to make this man want to reply back to you.
Stefan said, "Real talk, the real king of rap with everything influence and all included is Kanye West."
Nah, I can't say that.
That's
I
wrong.
can't say Kanye West.
They're wrong.
You trolling. You trolling. Stefan, you trolling.
Oh my God. I think that I think when it comes to who's a better rapper, I would agree with you. In my opinion, I think Wayne is a better rapper than Jay-Z. When they start to label who is the king of rap, it is Jay-Z.
But I'm asking
because that's almost 50, right?
But that doesn't make you the king of rap.
Longevity makes you the king of anything.
No, it doesn't. So that means LeBron is the greatest
NBA.
Is the greatest NBA player to ever play.
Don't call the greatest the king the same thing. You being the king of rap doesn't make you the greatest.
Who's the greatest pop artist
of all time?
Yes.
I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that could be up there.
The greatest pop artist of all time? Is it Michael Jackson?
He's a king of pop.
Who's the greatest? Who is the greatest pop artist of all time?
He is the king of pop.
Who is the I'm asking you, who is the greatest?
I don't know. I know Michael Jackson is the greatest king of pop out there.
Stefan says Michael Jackson. Who else? Let's hear your comments, people. The people out there, let's hear your comments. Who do you guys think is the greatest pop artist of all time? And then let us know who is the greatest king. I mean, who's the king of pop? Let us know.
The king of pop is undeniable, Michael Jackson.
But I'm saying the two coincide.
They don't. Because if you now say who's the greatest female pop artist of all time, they would have somebody out there, right? She would be the greatest female.
But that's when
just like he's the greatest male.
But that's when you divide it.
That's what I just said.
Well, I'm saying that. No, I'm saying that's when you're putting into categories. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about who's the greatest female. I'm not talking about who's the greatest male.
Why didn't you just ask him who's the greatest king of pop then?
I said who's the greatest. I didn't know who's the greatest pop artist.
Then you said who's the greatest king of pop.
Right.
You just asked that question.
But my point is the two can coincide with each other. That's all I'm trying to say. You can be the greatest and the king.
Lace has no clue. I know, everybody knows for a fact that I have never in my life seen any other artist make people faint the way that Michael Jackson did. If you go on YouTube, you just type Michael Jackson concert. This man was out of this world.
He was.
I don't even think he's human. Yeah, Beyonce. And that's another thing. I'm very interested if we could go back in time and Michael Jackson was in his prime and Beyonce was in her prime and they both stood on stage, who would get the most standing ovation? People would obviously say Michael Jackson, and the bees will come back and say, no, it's going to be Beyonce. Nobody ever knows, right? It's like saying if Biggie was still alive and then he was walking down Brooklyn and he saw a white scrawny kid, Eminem, and he said, yo, and they went through a bat rattle, who would come out? Who would come out victorious? And then Nas and Tupac met somewhere, and they were both writing poems, one mic with Nas.
They've met before.
I'm talking about they've never done a song together.
Oh, no. They've met before.
Yeah, they've met before. Somebody almost said Prince. Prince had his following. Don't get me wrong.
He did.
Because no one can surpass a Beyonce, you might as well call them icons. Yes,
they're both icons.
Right.
No one's saying that.
You're right. No, I like the way that Scorpio broke it down. You're right. And I also believe that because of the time that Michael Jackson, I would also put the timing of Michael Jordan. This was a time where there weren't a lot of cameras. So for you to see them was so rare. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, watching those Michael Jackson music videos, and they would feel like movies. You'd watch the Bulls play anybody, and it'll feel like, or when you used to watch, you used to watch wrestling back then, because you used to watch it with us. How Hulk Hogan will come out, or Ultimate Warrior, or Undertaker will come out, The Rock. how these bigger than these legends will come out. I've never really been a Beyonce fan, but I'm not trying to take anything away from her.
Well,
Her accomplishments are out of this world.
I've never been a Beyonce fan either, but I can tell from what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
she's the next thing to Michael Jackson.
She is.
Like I can definitely see how, from what I can see from her concerts, but I can see from how people talk about her.
I never thought that nobody would come close to how Michael Jackson.
No, I never even saw this from Beyonce when she was in Destiny's Child. I never even saw this from her when she was in Destiny's Child, or when I even saw her in that Case video. I don't remember. I never thought of her being as big as she is now. So me seeing this, I'm like, oh shit! I saw this woman grow up from a teenager to an icon.
Jay-Z had a video and she was in it. I think that's when they were almost trying to tease the world that they were dating. I forget the name of the video, but she was in that video.
I don't think I've seen that video.
But they've had so many hits, and you got the Bugaboo, Bills.
Mm-hmm.
No, with Wyclef Jean. And then she kind of like spread her wings and she did her thing. Do you think that if Destiny's Child ever stayed together, they would ever be bigger than TLC?
Mm-hmm. I think they were bigger than TLC. You
think Destiny's Child was bigger than TLC? Which era of Destiny's Child?
And I think only because of Beyonce, though. I'm be real with you.
Beyonce took him to the finish line,
bro. I'm just being serious.
But we would have to judge him as a group.
Well, I mean, but since Beyonce is a part of the group, I think everybody's going to gravitate towards Destiny's Child.
Y'all in the comments, let me know TLC or Destiny's Child.
And not only that, I think Destiny's Child has. I mean, I may be wrong, but doesn't Destiny's Child have a bigger? Doesn't Destiny's Child have a bigger catalog? Doesn't Destiny's Child have a bigger catalog than TLC?
Yeah, because obviously Left Eye passed away when they were still trying to figure each other out, and then Destiny's Child has gone through like many groups. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Destiny's Child, because they started off with LaToya, I believe LaToya Luckett. And
TLC, Lace says I can tell Lace has that old school soul. She likes that Creed.
Well, she says she's about 40. I mean, 50.
Why you got to put her age?
She put it out there,
but we ain't got to put it out.
She put it out. If people go in the comments, they'll see it.
You're right. You have Baby. You have Creed, Red Light Special.
Yeah.
What about your friends?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
No scrubs, obviously.
Yeah, no scrubs.
Every girl and their mama was kicking guys out the car. They don't want no scrub. They don't want this. They don't want that. But they calling a plumber to come when everybody's sleeping to come inside the bedroom and lock the door behind them.
Right. I was like, for real. So just because I'm riding in this passenger seat of my best friend's ride, that makes me a scrub. That makes me a scrub. Maybe my car's in the shop, or maybe you know what? Maybe we going somewhere together. Why do I have to drive both of our cars together?
Can you remember the lyrics to Bugaboo?
Bugaboo. I know the melody. You make me want to throw my pager out the window. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the word. I know the melody though.
But you remember.
Take my seat. Take my something so I can move. Because you a bug.
So I can move.
Oh. Well, excuse me. Excuse me. I know, excuse me, because I don't know Destiny's Child. So damn.
She said, we're going to at least say it right.
Yeah, this is exactly what she did. She said, take my... I was like, oh, shit. I was like, for real? That's how you feel? Because I don't know a Destiny's Child song? All right, cool. But yeah, you a bugaboo, yeah.
But the lyrics was like, this guy was doing everything for her. And she was still upset.
They're using StreamYard Live.
It's not hot when you something. It was all about him, wanting to spend time with her, wanting to... blowing up her phone, like what do you?
And then Bills was almost similar.
Yeah.
Can you pay my bills? Pay my telephone bills.
See, women,
pay my automobile.
Do me a favor, women. Go and listen to Destiny's Child "Cater to You."
I like that song.
I like
Soldier too.
Playbook of them. Yeah, it was. But let me focus on that "Cater to You." It was a playbook for them to tell you how to, relax your man, right? Where I think sometimes women expect men to have this skin that's as tough as my brother's. This is a hoodie here. His hoodie.
Ooh, it's lengthy too.
Your man comes home from a long day of work, and you don't really even offer anything. And the cooking is nice. Don't get me wrong, but while he's sitting there, you could brush his hair, right? You can probably massage his back. You can, because most men are not going to talk about the day. Once they leave that office,
They want to forget about it. That's why when you come,
women can't wait to take that shit home,
bruh. And what do you do? What do you do?
Let me tell you something.
What do you do when they come home and they ready to vent about what's going on? What do you do? How do you act when they come home? You're like, babe, I'm gonna be your wife, and I'm gonna come home. Babe, oh my gosh, thank God I'm finally home. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what just happened to me. Bill in the office just kept on annoying me. Oh my gosh, can you believe that shit? I'm just like tired.
This whole time I played FIFA. I never said, damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
That's the man's favorite word when he cuddling.
For real?
Damn, that's crazy.
And then in the midst of her talking, I'm like, go! She rolled her. You're not eating that night. And I'm not talking just the food. You're not eating that night. You're not eating. You're not sleeping well that night. The next morning when you wake up, you be like, good morning, baby. And she give you that eye roll. Get up, go to work, come back home with some flowers.
Right.
And then ask her, how was your day at work? This is how it really happens. He gave you scenario A. I'm going to give you scenario B. Scenario B is she walk into you in your game room, the boys' room, whatever you call it, and you play your little FIFA, and she say, hey.
Yeah, what's up?
You busy?
Nah.
You won't believe what happened at work today.
What happened?
So you know Bill?
Yeah.
Bill, he came to the break room, and you won't believe what did he do? He put some sweet and sour sauce on his macaroni and cheese.
For real? Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, that's all you're gonna say? So I can't stand this motherfucker. And then you just leave it.
And in your mind, you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
First of all, why the fuck did you tell me that? Men like to go home, and they like to it's like you're walking into a new realm. The problems, the stress of everything at work, we leave it there.
Because there's no point of crying over spilled milk.
Exactly.
The day is already gone.
Yes. But women just love to I don't like to use the word they love to talk, but they love to talk.
Yeah, they like to vent. They like, because I'm not going to say all women, but there's a lot of women that are they're more in, women are more in tune with their feelings, emotions than majority of men are. So majority.
Majority.
I don't want to categorize. No, I don't want to categorize. I don't want to categorize everybody, because there are exceptions to the rule.
You're right.
So men are more like, look, man, I'm just ready. I'm just glad I got through that mess. Now I can go on with the rest of my day.
Even when it comes down to, even when I come to your crib, I'm like, what's good? You'd be like, none. Even if I ask you how work was going or how life is going, be like, just out here just making it, That's it. Then we just put on some boxing, watch some boxing, or put on some FIFA, play some FIFA,
right,
and I'm out. Bruh, let that be like your girl. And she ain't seen you all day. You've been at work 8 hours. She been at work 8 hours.
Yep.
You walk through the door. As soon as you walk through the door,
she asks you how your day is. What do you say?
Especially one of those doors where she can't see when you walk in. Mm-hmm. She probably in the room, and then she hit her door. She's like, "Lila, that's you? Come here. I need to talk to you. You. You think it's an emergency. Something happened. You won't believe what happened.
What happened?
They fired Leroy. Guess what he was doing?
What was he doing?
He was looking at porn on his phone. How did you know? That's what I was. How did you? Nosy ass. How did you know? Over there going through people's emails, asking questions about why did Leroy get fired. That's the thing. When you go to work and they be like, you won't believe they fired the wife. For real, what happened? You bullshitting. That's it. They need to go back to their job. Women, be like, he bullshit. No, what happened?
What happened? They want to know details.
What date? What time? Where was he at?
Who fired him?
I need to put all this.
Who fired him? When did he leave the office? What happened when he left the office?
I need to put all this on my story. Same thing with if you argue with a woman like your girlfriend, especially if you argue with your girlfriend and y'all don't spend the night together and like you send her home, it's almost guaranteed when you wake up, it's gonna be a story on Instagram
about you,
and it should make it bad subliminal.
Oh yeah,
I can do bad all by myself.
But you know who you know what you're talking about though. You know in your mind you like
what said don't need to be understood. Like what the? I swear I hate shit like that. And they put it so loud that the audience know who they're talking about. You know who they're talking about, and then you just text them like, "What you doing?" Because you want to piss her off. You be like, "What you up to?" she'd be like, "You know what? I go to church every Sunday. My pastor tells me to stay away from people like you, but you know, I think it's the best time I start listening to my pastor." And you read the caption, you be like, "What the fuck is she talking about? All I said is I didn't want mac and cheese last night." And she got mad and she got mad. She got mad and she left. Bruh. Women are complex.
They are.
They're complex. We love y'all.
I mean, can't live without y'all.
We can't live. There's no life without a woman.
But we do wish sometimes y'all were more simple though. We do. But I
don't think it's in their DNA.
No.
Women love to create the drama and expect you to be the person to fix the drama.
Davis, your girl ever just start a fight with you for no reason?
Oh no, because I'm one of the most nonchalant.
Me too.
That pisses her off so much. She's like, "Oh, I can't stand your ass." I'm like, I know. You can never come to me. I'm like, "You want some fried chicken for dinner?" She's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Kill this fucker. We all gonna die one day. So if you're gonna kill me, just make sure my mama knows about that." She knows she cannot argue with me because I will. Oh my!
But you know that
sometimes. Let me.
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Last argument was so bad she didn't want to talk to me. I just poked my head in the living room like. Bro, and she looking at me too. And you know, you make that silly face and you trying to be upset, but you can't be upset. So then she busts out laughing, or I'll be in the same room or in the same house with her. I just text her, "So what you eating for dinner?" And then she be like, she sent an emoji with her eyes rolling. I'm like, the situation's already over. You know, I already won. I'm not going back to the past. What do you want to eat for dinner? Because I'm hungry right now. Trying to erase the situation.
Bro, that's one way to even make the situation worse though.
Yeah.
To be nonchalant is a way to make the situation worse. Because if your girl come to you and say and y'all arguing and you just be like, "Look, whatever you want to do, she's gonna be like,
"What do you mean?"
Because you know what's going through their mind?
Oh, I can't stand niggas.
You don't love them like you should. They want you to fight.
Yes.
You see, I told you. They want you to fight.
They want you to die. Can you imagine?
They want you to fight.
You and your girl walking down, and your girl's wearing something tight, and like a nigga just
smack their ass.
And then you look back and it's like 5 of them, and you know
you just got your ass smacked.
You're not living that in the car. Give her the car keys and take an Uber. Don't go home. Oh my God.
But you know what's going through their mind? They want you to go and punch all of them in their face.
Like I said,
and come back.
They want you to die. They want you to die. Because if it's anything less than you beating all their ass, if you get a scratch on your face and you get in the car and you be like, and she don't even say nothing. She's just in the car just sitting there. You be like, "You all right?" Because you mad that I just defended your life and you not gonna say, and she be like, "I just think it was funny how you let one of them punch you in the face."
You know what? I got a question for all of y'all. So let's just, with that scenario being said, let's say that does happen. You guys are on a date, you wearing a nice, sexy outfit, and a group of guys walk by and they like, "Damn," and one of them smack you on the ass.
That's assault. I'm the one calling 911 for y'all.
Now,
I'm not dying.
No, hold on. Let's just say hypothetically, you like, "What's going on, man?" And you try to fight him, but you get your ass beat. Women, what you doing? Are you gonna still, be with your man, support your man, or you done?
I think they will still be with them. I think their level of respect will go down.
Oh, that's definitely going down.
Women,
Because if you start an argument,
men-
they be like, "Don't make me go get Claude that whooped your ass last week."
men will take respect. Men will take respect over love.
Yes, that's true.
And
Men
women will
respect over
take
love.
security over love.
Yes, that's true. I agree. Totally agree.
So if you respect me, you respect my ways, you respect my moves, you respect the household, then the love just automatically comes right behind it. Just like a woman. If you secure her, you make sure she's good, she never lacks, she's good in every aspect, the love would definitely follow right behind it. You see, a lot of women, they can love without it being sexual. Like they can go like 6 months without having sex.
We're not saying you should do it. That's not what we're saying. Please don't. Please don't.
Somebody just knock on our window like, you the one that told our girl
to go months without having sex? Nah, that's not what we were saying. She took it out of context. No, but I totally agree with you. Men will take respect over love. And that's why I always say a relationship should be more than just love. You can't just, I don't think relationships should just be based solely on love. If you because love is an emotion. And I might love you today and I might be sick of you tomorrow. But if I have other things that make me want to be with you, perfect example, like I have a duty towards you. I have this duty that I want to make sure that you're safe. I want to make sure that you're always good. I want to take care of you. And for you, maybe it's the same thing. Then those times when you go through those rough patches, you won't be so easy to it won't be so easy for you to be like, I'm done.
do you think majority of the women still respect the men that they were in a relationship with?
Majority?
You think women still 100% respect the men that they're in a relationship with? The way they talk to them, the way these men are being treated?
Well, honestly, I would say no. But
and I can flip that and also say that men are no longer really securing these women. These women have to go out there and go get it themselves.
I agree.
Even the greedy women.
I totally agree.
You know the greedy women I'm talking about?
Which one?
The ones that are out there and they've secured, they have a very high paying job and they still expect the man to pay for 100% everything.
I mean, speaking of men and women, I mean, I feel sorry for this younger generation.
She gets like
I sent you a video.
Yeah.
I sent you a video of Quavo. Quavo was asking this girl. He was asking her, "Hey, what do you like to do? Like, what hobbies? You like going on? You like going to the amusement park? You like stuff like that?" She says, "Yeah, I like going to the amusement park. I like doing all that. I also like fucking and sucking dick."
Brother, it's
I was
Sunday.
like, "I'm sorry, Lord, forgive me," but that's what she said.
Could have kept the PG.
I'm sorry, that's what she said though, and I'm like, he asked you what your hobby is, and that's what you say.
That's just leave her alone.
Lace, yeah, I back to I'm gonna get to what you're saying, but Lace kind of caught my attention with her comment when she said, "Respectfully, my mouth can get sassy. However, my man understands it, and we've learned how to address one another when that happens." I want to know how long you've been with your guy.
No, also read the second what she just said.
I'll be quiet when he leaves. I'll be talking again, and that's perfect.
Because that shows a sign of respect.
It does.
There's
nothing worse than two people in one room just barking.
Yeah,
they just going back and forth. There's no risk. There's who is going to have the upper hand. Somebody has to have that level of respect. I mean, I'm not saying that in all situations the man is always going to be right. What I'm just trying to say is that no man really wants to be with a woman that's always going to disrespect him.
Right.
In situations, just like women are not going to want to be with a man that is going to say, "Hey, we can go on vacation next week. I get paid next week, or we can do our vacation on Klarna and pay $100 a week."
Ain't nothing wrong with no Klarna. Ain't nothing wrong with no Klarna.
Wow, y'all been together since 1998.
That's why I was saying congratulations.
Wait, is he African American?
That's why I was saying congratulations.
Let me know if he's African American,
so
I can say black.
I would say that too.
If he's not African American, I can say caramel love.
I would say that I agree with
Latino,
you.
I'll say, hey!
I was going to say that I agree with you that I think no matter the situation, you should always show your man a certain type of respect. Because let me make another scenario. Let's say y'all get into an argument and y'all are out and about and a man comes and just smacks the hell out of you. You still expect your man to do something about it, don't you? Right?
Yes.
Right?
Nigga.
Yeah, so
She might like it.
See,
another man smacked the.
He might like it too.
We're not talking about that.
You might, you know what?
No, we're not talking about those type of
What if he says, you know what? I'm tired. You can take her, and he just keep walking.
Find you a new man.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and find you a new
That's
man.
fucked up.
No, the guy that's tired of niggas always paying attention, giving.
Oh, to his girl.
He just, you know what? I'm tired of life.
You know what?
Just have her.
Yeah, I can't.
He just keep walking.
I just got beat up last week.
I can't keep getting.
I got beat up this morning.
They just took the crutches off my foot. I'm tired.
I've been in the booth since last year.
You can have it. There we go. Nice. Black love. Black love.
Yes. No, but I do believe.
Very white.
Yeah, but yeah, men do love respect. I mean, men will definitely take respect over
Y'all want
love
to feel
all day.
appreciated.
Men
That's
thrive
it.
off appreciation and respect.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can't
That's it.
have a guy that goes and
So
does so much for y'all.
And you say nothing.
And you exactly. Well, you know, even the girls that get flown out, and the guy expects, that guy's in the wrong. Don't get me wrong. His expectations.
Wait, hold on. Talking about if a guy flies a girl out and he's expecting something, he's wrong.
Expecting a nookie.
Yeah, he's wrong.
If they didn't come to an agreement before she got there, he's wrong.
Oh, okay.
You can't expect that.
But no. But we're not going to play. We're not going to. Let's be real. I'm gonna be down. No, hold on. Let me just say, and then we can go to the scenario. Before we go to that scenario, let me just paint a picture.
You're about to use your silence and just while you're in the car.
But let's be real though. If a dude is flying you out,
yes,
he's flying you out for a reason.
Yes.
He's fucking with me.
What if he
wants to own you?
What if that's why I was gonna pick two scenarios.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a guy that wants to fly you out because he wants to get in your panties.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy that wants to fly you out because he's interested in you, he wants to date you.
But he also wants to but but
that guy is patient. He's patient to fly you out again. He's patient to fly you out the third or fourth, fifth time.
He must got money.
Not that.
He must got money.
He wants to be with her. He sees his future with her. Of course he wants sex.
So he's that man that was paying for Ruby Rose?
They debunked that.
I know.
Right. He's that kind of guy too. He says, I'll tattoo you on me. I'll give you 4 Bitcoins. It's worth like $400,000. Come to find out, she set that whole thing up.
Yeah, she did. I read. I saw the.
Those guys that have the money that say, "I'm gonna fly you out to Atlanta," and then the girls that they saw on Instagram that are these Instagram models, right? And they come to Atlanta and they're like, I don't. Those are the girls that need to be cussed out because they gave that pretense. They never said, even when the guy said, you know, when you get here, you know, I already got the hotel, I got the drink, you know, we're gonna have fun. She should have said, what do you mean when you say fun? When you say fun, what do you mean? And then he says, well, you know, shit, we gonna get freaky. We gonna do some little, you know. And then she's like, nah, I didn't even like that. That is a complete different scenario than I meet her. She says she lives in Louisiana. She lives in New York. I live in Florida, Miami. I fly her to Miami. She says, I'm not comfortable staying in your place. We get her a hotel. I'm not comfortable with you staying with me at the hotel. That's cool. The next day I look at her Instagram, her story. She's in the room. She's not doing anything. Versus the girl the next day I look at her Instagram. She's on Miami Beach. She's meeting up with her friends. She's doing this. She's doing that. She just came to Miami to have a good time. She didn't come to get to know me. So that's a different situation.
But the thing is, this is the thing. If a guy that you're talking to, especially if you meet him off of Instagram and he's already talking about, I wanna be with you, I see myself with you, it's BS.
He might be infatuated with the booty.
Thank you. It's really BS.
He saw you in that bikini picture and he says, oh man.
Yeah, that's BS. There's no way a guy is saying, I want to be, like, there's no way a guy really means it when he just sees you off of Instagram.
But some
Because
guys,
you have to, I believe you have to really sit down and get to know a person before you be like, you know what, I really see myself being with you.
I mean, some guys have met people off the DMs and they've communicated for a long time. They got to know each other, and then they eventually met up, and it was sparks, and it was people married from.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's very possible. But off the rip, saying, I see myself spending the rest of my life with you. I want you to have all my babies.
No. Just wait for 9 months when she says, "I'm late," and then you're really in some trouble.
We've discussed this before because we are about to get ready to leave. You know, our time is wrapping up and coming to an end.
We can't pay the bill no more.
Yeah, you know they about to kick us out. You know they fond of kicking us out.
Oh my God.
But if you really want to get a man off your back, tell him about your bills.
Y'all gonna keep with that narrative.
It's true. It's true. Tell him about your bills. Tell him you got your car note need to be paid.
Why can't we be upset about that narrative? You just say you meet a girl, you get her phone number, and then you text her. You be like, "So hey, I was the
How
one that
you
met
doing?
at Lenox Mall at Fendi," and like she's like, "Oh hey," and I'm like, "How you been?" She's like,
Not too good.
"Oh man, what happened?"
My car note, dude. Really? What happened? How much is it?
I don't say any of that.
No, but there are dudes that say that. There are dudes.
I'll follow up.
No.
There's no follow-up.
I would never say that. I would actually just go ghost.
Ghost. Okay.
But there are guys that would say that.
There's an emoji that's like this.
or this. The hands, the praying hands. One of those. You'll get it,
It's so hard to finesse a Nigerian.
bro. Because Nigerians
Y'all
now.
cheat.
No. If a Nigerian has money, but no, if a Nigerians,
Nigerians are cheap.
she did, which is wrong because Nigerians
We're frugal.
we're frugal. But no, my Nigerians will if a
Have you been
Nigerian
to an African club before?
Yes.
Okay.
and you say they're cheap, and you say they cheap.
Y'all stingy.
That's better. That's you see. Thank you. Because
Y'all stingy.
if a Nigerian likes you,
Oh, he's buying you.
he's spending his money on you.
Baby, have you eaten?
Let me send you this money.
Let me take you to. Let me take you to Gucci. What is Gucci?
Or Fenty.
What is
Fenty.
Louis Vuitton?
Fendi.
Louis Vuitton. Let
What?
me buy you Prada.
No, not just Prada.
I
Red
want to buy
buttons.
you-
Jimmy shoe.
I want to buy you shimmy.
Shimmy shoe. Let me buy you some shimmy shoe.
Let me buy you a Range Rover now.
What do you need?
You're like, aren't you married? Why you asking me those questions?
Don't worry
I'm
about
staring at
Ty.
you now.
Don't worry about Ty. It's just you and me. She's
just my roommate.
She's my roommate. I don't love her. I love you.
Like, don't you have kids together?
No.
Those are roommates too.
Yes. Don't worry.
Vegas traffic. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, we'll be gone for the next 2 weeks though.
We gotta celebrate with our family.
Yeah.
Open up some gifts.
Period.
Knock some people out. There's that meme that's going around where it says where you tell your coworkers you're bringing beef when you start swinging on them. We appreciate y'all. Spread the word.
Yes.
Share the link. We'll be back. I think the first of next year. I think that's it.
Yeah,
the next 2 weeks is the end of December.
Yeah.
January 7th.
And our sound engineer saying she's going back home.
Yeah, you know,
About to go ride the horse.
churn some butter.
You already.
Just in the street.
Peace. Y'all take care.